as myself, being an ex-marathon runner of unfortunately only meager stature, I understand especially about maintaining endurance and motivation. Medical training and career is sometimes long and arduous, and burnout is now becoming more of a focus amongst physicians. How do we teach skills to keep finding joy in what we do and continuing on our professional journey and being satisfied with what we have?
Mhm. That's a great question. I often have, medical professionals that hear what I do with athletes say like, "Oh, can you come in and can you do that for me? Can you teach me the skills to overcome adversity or focus on sustainability or how to have motivation when things start going poorly?" And I think with where sports are a little bit different is we've had a lot of these standout great athletes, whether it's Simone Biles or Michael Phelps, really take the platform to say that the mental performance of these athletes is really central to maximizing their physical performance. And of course, I think that holds across all careers. I joke like, I want the person who's giving my medical care to be in the best state of mental performance possible, to have had plenty of sleep, to feel like they have a lot of confidence, to be energized in the room and treating me. But we oftentimes think about maybe how medical professionals are trained and where is that in the space to give them the mental performance skills that they need. It can often be lacking. And I challenge some of the people listening to think, things have typically been done in a specific way. Things have you're overworked, you're under rested, over challenged, and that has become the cycle. But where do we stop to actually insert some of these wellness tools or mental performance tools that we know to maximize performance? We know more about the importance of some of these psychological skills in these higher pressure, higher intensity settings, which completely resonates with a medical profession. And I think one is creating the time and the space for it. And just like everything, I mean, even with athletes, right? Like having them do more physical work is actually relatively easy compared to having them sit back and reflect on the mental approach they're having to their competitions or to their training. And I imagine it can be the same in a medical setting where, finding the time in the day to actually pause and think, how am I approaching the way that I'm working? How am I showing up for my patients? How am I representing myself? How are my values aligned with my work? That takes time. You're not seeing patients during that time. You're not making progress on the actual workload in front of you, but that's a central part to avoiding that burnout and continuing to live, often what I call is an authentic life in your profession and a values aligned life, which I see all the time in those athletic performance domains. The more authentic athletes are in their performance and the more values aligned they are in the way that they approach competition, the better they perform and the more longevity and sustainability they have in their career. And that holds across a lot of career fields. But it takes time and it takes effort to slow down and to reflect on what's important to you and your profession and how you're showing up with those mental skills and that mentality every day at work.
Thank you for tuning in, and I hope this conversation has given you a preview of what's ahead at SMA's annual Scientific Assembly in Houston this year in November. We've built an engaging program designed to inform you, inspire you, and connect you with colleagues. Visit sma.org or scan the QR code to explore the full agenda and register. We would be delighted to have you join us.